what's up, Conroe kids? Welcome to Home Groups for Kids. This year, we're talking about God's core values and how these principles shape our church, our lives, our relationships, and our walk with God. Last time, we talked about ministry involvement and how it affects our Christian life and our walk with God. The next core value is the next generation. Psalm 78, 4 through 6 says, "We will not hide these truths from our children, but we will tell the next generation about the glorious deeds of the Lord, about his power and his mighty wonders. For he issued his laws to Jacob, gave his instructions to Israel. He commanded our ancestors to teach their children so that the next generation might know them, even the children not born, and they in turn will teach their own children." This passage of scripture teaches us that as believers in Jesus, we should pass along all of the good things that God has given us, our experiences with him, so that those who come after us will know him. In kids church a while back, I asked you to raise your hands if you had a mom, a dad, a grandpa, or someone in your life who has helped set a great example for you in learning about Jesus. Almost every single one of you raised your hand. That's the fulfillment of this scripture. That special person in your life has been impacted by their relationship with Jesus and have chosen to pass it along to you. That's pretty cool, right? Now, this passage tells us that we should pass it on to the next generation. You're probably thinking, wait, I'm in elementary school. I don't have an next generation to pass this on to. But instead, you might be correct, but you have an opportunity and an obligation as a child of God to share your faith. So if you have a little brother or sister, you can pass along the good news of Jesus to them. If you go to school where there are kids younger than you, you get to be their example. And even if none of these are true, I have an assignment for you. One of my greatest desires for our Conroe kids is for you guys to impact each other for Jesus. There's always someone who's littler than you. You have been called to be their example. Kindergartners, you get to be the example for the preschoolers who are going to start kids' church in the fall. Fifth graders, you are the leaders and you set the tone every single week. You get to decide the example that you set. But it's my prayer and my belief that you should feel a burden to set an example for the believers and the younger kids around you that reflects the heart and the character of Jesus Christ. So the core value of the next generation, it's applicable to all of us, even kids too. We're called to teach others the wonderful things that God has done for us, no matter how old we are. In fact, Paul told a young preacher named Timothy, he said, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you're young, but instead set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." That's our goal, right? We want to be the ones that set the tone for the next generation, whether that be someone that's 2 years younger than you or somewhere down the road when you have kids. Either way, it is our job to influence those that come after us. I have a few questions for you to answer. I will see you next time. Love you guys.